But let me also say this. Hii mambo nasikia imeanza saa hizi, si mambo mpya. And those of us who are deeply involved when we're doing the current constitution, if you look at this chapter 12, that's a chapter on finance in the constitution. And more particularly, that thing about area of sharing revenue, Articles 202 and 203. If you read particularly 203, you will see a very elaborate mechanism which is inbuilt there. How to, or the things to consider. There are areas which have been noted as having been left behind or lagged behind in the past. It's a mechanism which is inbuilt there. And also there's reference to population, levels of development, and whenever you are sharing revenue, you must, it is a cardinal requirement that you must ensure that it is going to make sure that there's no part of the Republic of Kenya that lags behind on account that they haven't received sufficient share of that revenue. And I'm happy. Currently, the National Assembly has really moved with good speed. Actually, I think it was good for John Mbadi not to have now been an elected member, because now he's a nominated member and the chairman of Public Accounts Committee. He devotes a lot of time looking at the reports of the Auditor General with respect to the audited accounts of the national government, because shareable revenue is predicated on the most recent, the audited account, recent audited accounts of the national government as approved by the National Assembly. That's the basis. When they have the most recent, najua vile tumekuwa kila mwaka tunakusanya kodi mingi kushinda mwaka ule ingine. I think with the exception of 2020 wakati ya COVID. But even then we still raised, we're still moving up. So that when you consider the most recent, even the 15%, which is the minimum, is still quite a lot of money. So I think even the current debate, which is about meskia shilling and what kilometers and things like those, there are things that perhaps we need to tone down. Go back to the Constitution, particularly what is in Article 203. Are we applying that? Natujiulize pia. I like what Mheshimiwa Ruku has just explained about expenditure of resources. Zile pesa ambazo tumepatia kila county, tunataka we need a conversation on how prudently those resources have been applied for the last 11 years since the advent of devolution. We are seeing a lot of improvement in many counties. But there's a lot of disquiet about expenditure of public resources in very many counties. But perhaps also Parliament, and particularly the Senate, should now come out and tell us how have we fared? How have we fared in the last 10 years? Because kila siku unasikia gavana fulani ameitwa kule, unaona anapigwa picha na hawa watu, lakini akimaliza hapo sijui mambo hiyo inaishia hapo. We need to ask, the Senate must justify its existence. How is it that tunasikia gavana fulani ameshikwa ama ameambiwa kuja record statement, amepelekwa kotini, but and it's about expenditure, but hiyo mambo hatujasikia kule katika bunge letu la Senate. It just means that there's something which is not right. So we want to call on the House of Parliament, particularly the Senate, which is supposed to help us ensure that those resources that are sent, that are devolved there, are prudently applied. Kwa sababu hapo unaona kuna shinda. Sasa ndio tu hata tu wakati tunaanza kuongea ati one shilling, 1 man, 3 kilometer. First of all, let's tuangalie zile zimeenda kule how have we spent that money? Ndio hata tuanze kusema mambo ya hizo kilometers za even hiyo shilingi moja tunasema. Zimetumika namna gani? We seem to have also completely ignored the fact that apart from the national resources that comes through the shareable revenue formula, there is also own source revenue. Serikali zetu za magatuzi si bado wanakusanya wanarokota kodi zao pia huko. How is that money being applied? Kwa sababu kila mmoja ni ile tu kila mmoja ile serikali kuu mpaka saa zingine wasikia wakisema sasa tusipopata pesa hii atiyakuta kuwa mshahara ya wafanyikazi wa county government. Na zile mnakusanya kwani hazitoshi? Let's know. But what I'm saying is all this discourse is healthy for the country. It's healthy for our democracy. So that nobody becomes complacent. People do not misapply public resources when they are given the positions of trust. I don't see anything wrong. my friend Ouya. Hakuna shinda. Watu kutovatiana ni see, we said Kenya shall be a democratic multi-party state. So ukisikia hii maoni yako, lakini hiyo si wadui. If you hold a different view from mine, you don't become my enemy. Let's find ground to sit together and see what is beneficial for the country. Hizo vitu kidogo ya sijui shilingi moja ngapi sijui kilomita moja na zingine they don't really matter much. Unaweza na kuna mtu ameuliza swali mzuri sana juzi. Because inaonekana kama watu fulani ndio wanapendelea hii ila shilingi moja ama inaitwa shilingi moja ama nini. I don't even follow that discourse. Na kilomita. But what does it matter if you got all the money and it is misappropriated by those in positions of leadership? So we should go back to the more important discussion of accountability in leadership. That is, for me, it's more important how accountable we are in the management of the resources that we collect from the people and share, even among counties. How accountable are we? I think we should. That's a conversation we should begin now in the country, so that kwa sababu huu ni wakati wa kufanya kazi, si wakati wa siasa. Tujiulize how accountable are we? Tuote mambo zingine hizi mnafurisha wananchi vichwa bure tu. Unaweza hata ukianza saa hizi sasa mpaka mwaka ule sasa itakuwa muda mrefu sana. So I think there's hope. For me, I say there's a lot of hope in the country. Lakini, let's go back to the basics. One of which is being accountable as leaders. Kwa sababu umesikia Rukua amesema sio vile mdomo yangu ilifungwa kidogo, lakini ni kwa sababu mengi sana naweza sema itakuwa misinterpreted. it will not be good for me to start saying that I was misquoted. Even if you quote what I've said, I mean exactly that. So I will not deny that I said what I've just said. Kwa sababu leo tumekuja kuchanga. Nilisikia vile Mboya alisema mambo ya Muguka vile, sijui kama mulishika hiyo. Ile alisema Muguka hapa iko sawa. Nilisikia wengine mulicheka ni kama mulishika hiyo maneno iko namna hiyo. But let's say this, because I'm not at liberty to express an opinion on this topic at this point. But all things must be done in moderation. Hata kawaida si tunapigana na pombe siku wakati iko vita tumeanzisha kubwa sana ya kupigana na pombe. Ukitumia pombe nyingi sana inakuharibu. So lazima kila kitu tujaribu tujue kila kitu kina madhara yake, mema na maovu yake. I'm only going to go up to there. It was the other day on Tuesday. Watu walisema nimesema mambo ambayo sikuwa nimesema. So what I'm saying is, do everything in moderation. Hata kahawa hii tunakuza. Ukikunywa sana mingi sana, itakudhuru. Kwa hivyo hata chakula ukikuwa tangu asubuhi ni kumwaga tutakuja kukorokota wewe huko kama so anything done in excess iko na shida zake.